read Smokey the Bear and modeled for you how to fill this out with that passage. Now you are to read this passage and fill out the graphic organizer on this passage.
Also, we do fighting the fire?
Yes. We're done. We're about to go over. All right, let's do this together.
Yay!
Okay. So when we read this passage, what is the most important thing that this story is about? What is the main idea, the most important thing? Who is it about?
Perfect.
About firefighters. Okay, and then what about them?
We work together. Work together.
So say that louder.
Work together.
Firefighters working together to do what? Raise your hand.
Forest fires.
Jimmy, to do what?
Fire.
To prevent or what do firefighters do? So, or put out fires and help people. Okay, so that is what this whole entire story tells us about. Now, I want details in these boxes that support this main idea or tells me how do we know that this is the main idea. So, what is a detail that supports this main idea in the story? Sebastian. How do they help people?
Oh, they could take them out. They could help them to get out of fires. Like,
So, help them, or when there's a fire, what do they go in and do? What's another word for help?
save
They save them.
people.
So firefighters save people in fires. Okay, if you don't have these, you need to be filling in your chart correctly. What's another way firefighters work together to put out fires? Everyone look at that picture on page 76. What are they doing on that really big picture? One.
They have a helicopter with something coming out.
So that's water. Okay, so they use airplanes to put out fires. So, we're going to watch a video in a second about a fire that happened up near Prescott. Okay, so when there's a big forest fire, do you think they could just use hose, or do they need to cover a bigger area?
Cover bigger area.
So they use the airplanes to help them cover the bigger areas that they couldn't get to by their fire trucks. Okay? What is one more detail that we could add here to support our main idea? What do firefighters do? What is their main goal? When there's a fire, what do they try to do? Danny? To put it out or stop it. And they work together to get that done. organizer and write 4 complete sentences, which would make 1 paragraph, to summarize our story. So I want you to flip your paper over onto the back. This page is lined. Okay, I want you to neatly write a paragraph to summarize this story. Okay, it's up here. We have it all written here. So, our first sentence would be our main idea. Do our main idea, is that always the first? Didn't we say the main idea could be the first and the last sentence? So our main idea is going to be our first sentence. And then we have 3 more sentences to support that main idea. So I want you to write a paragraph, 4 sentences, using this graphic organizer, and write a complete paragraph to summarize our story. All right, you have 10 minutes, and then we're going to watch a video. Right now, we are going to watch this video. Okay, so how many people have been to Flagstaff? Raise your hand if you've been to Flagstaff. No noise, just hands. Okay, who has been to Prescott? So Prescott, who's been to Sedona? Raise your hand.
I've been to Sedona.
Okay, Prescott, Sedona, Flagstaff, it's all kind of up north. So you kind of get the kind of area. Is it all foresty? Is there a bunch of trees and forests and hills and mountains up that way? Yeah. So picture in your mind, that's what it looks like. There's a bunch of trees, a bunch of forests. So about 3 years ago, there was a huge forest fire up there. And some firefighters fighting it lost their lives. So this video is about that fire. So we're going to watch about 5 minutes of the video. Okay? It's not going to make you cry. It's not sad. You're okay. But this is actual history. So this actually happened. And it happened very close to here. Because Prescott and Flagstaff's 2 hours away.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah,
so you can drive to Flagstaff. So this happened not too far away. Okay, so you're going to watch a video on that fire. Okay, we can't talk if we want to listen.
Fires are getting bigger and worse. Since the South Canyon fire in '94, there have been 400 wildland firefighters killed and 40,000 homes lost.
Going to a 500-acre fire in I can just see all these wives just crying. I found out that people that I love died.
So real quick, these fires are happening, close to here. Do we get a lot of rain?
Yes.
No.
It's Arizona.
We're in the desert. The desert does not get a lot of rain. So does that make these forests pretty dry? Yeah. So that's what they were referring to in this part, is that it's so dry here we don't get a lot of rain that fires can spark easily. So remember when we opened up the lesson, we talked about what are some ways we can help prevent fires. Okay, so keep thinking that in the back of your head as we continue watching this.
The videotape captures a conversation about the comfort level about some sort of action that's getting ready to take place.
I was just saying, I knew this was coming when I called you and asked what your comfort level was. I could just feel it,
Moments later, the hotshot decides to leave the safety zone and move down into what is clearly a very dangerous situation.
Okay, so this video gave you snapshots are now fires. So something that really happened. So, I want you to talk with your tables. What are some ways we could help prevent forest fires? After reading the Yogi Bear or the Smokey the Bear passage and this passage and watching this, what are some different ways you could prevent forest fires? So if you're camping, what are some different things you could do to help prevent forest fires?
Oh, I know. Put rocks around the fire. Cause you know the fire is made of sticks and stuff.
Using the fire sticks.
Well, you can't take them. But like put rock fires so you can't get everywhere. You know rocks catch on fire?
Or how about, okay, so eyes on me. How about by not taking things camping that are flammable? Okay, so don't take like lighters and stuff like. Don't take things that are flammable.
Don't make a fire there.
Don't make a fire. If you do make a fire, make sure it's put completely out before you leave. All right. How are ways to prevent fires in your own neighborhood? So we all live around here. So how are ways you could prevent fires around your neighborhood? Talk with your tables.
By using a fire extinction.
Okay.
Talk with your table.
I said by using a fire
Extinguisher.
extinguisher.
But is that going to prevent a fire? I want to prevent, so it doesn't have to prevent, so it doesn't happen at all. You would use a fire extinguisher if you saw a fire and you want to put it out. I want to know how to prevent one from even happening.
By throwing away all the fire. I'm gonna throw away the light.
Talk with your table.
By not even buying lighters or stuff.
Okay, high five. Eyes up here. Go to the library, please. Eyes up here. All right, red table. What's one way you came up with on how to prevent fires around your neighborhood? I want to know how you could prevent them. Okay? How to prevent. So how to help keep fires from ever happening. Sebastian?
Don't use flammable stuff around your neighborhood.
Don't have flammable stuff around your neighborhood? How about pick up all the brush or the trash around your neighborhood?
Yeah, because
Because that would help. If you have a bunch of brush and trash, someone flicks a cigarette, that could start a fire. It happens. They're not saying that it happens by y'all, but it could happen. So pick up all the brush or the trash.
But they step on it.
So everyone listen to Jimmy. I asked you to sit in the library. What's in the library, please? Listen to Jimmy. Tell them, Jimmy.
My dad we were walking somewhere, and then my dad took on a cigarette. He lighted it, and then it went on fire.
Okay, so maybe don't throw your cigarette. Like if you see someone throw their cigarette butt out, ask them, can you please not do that? Because it could cause fires. Or maybe go help your neighbors clean up their trash and their brush around their house, so that doesn't start a fire. How else, Dayanara?
By picking up stuff that has been on fire, but like making sure like they don't have fire. I don't know. I can talk.
All right, so it's what I want you to do is when you go home tonight, talk to your parents about what could we do around this house, around our neighborhood to help prevent fires. I want you to ask them. Make sure your smoke alarms have batteries. Okay, make sure your smoke alarm has batteries, and then talk to your family. How, if there was a fire, how would you get out of your house? Okay, and then tomorrow, when we come back, tomorrow, in Morning Circle, the library, please, Israel. So when we come back tomorrow in Morning Circle, I am going to ask you what plan you came up with your families. Okay? All right. So today in reading, we learned how to identify the main idea and details of our text. We also were able to summarize our story and write a complete paragraph. Okay? All right, you may close your books. Table captains, go put them back.